Hey there, agility friend. If you've listened to a few of my podcast episodes, you know that I'm a huge fan of something called growth mindset. You can have access to the best instruction in the world, and you can have the best dog in the world and the best skills in the world. But if you don't have a solid mindset and approach to the challenges that sport and life are going to toss your way, you're not going to be able to really make the most of all of those bests that you have. You know, best instruction, best dog, best skills, all that stuff. I'm so passionate about the importance of our mindset when it comes to dog agility and really everything in life that I've written an ebook about growth versus fixed mindset, what the hallmarks of those two mindsets are, and how one can really propel you along your agility journey and one may really be holding you back, maybe without you even being aware of it. That ebook is not for sale anywhere, but it is available for free to subscribers of my email list. So if you're curious about what a growth mindset is, what a fixed mindset is, and how to ensure that you've got the right mindset for making the most of your dog agility training and handling journey, head to podcast.theagilitychallenge.com and scroll down till you see the link to subscribe to my email list and get that ebook. It's totally free and it's a game changer. Check it out today at podcast.theagilitychallenge.com. It's tempting to think that if we don't have the latest and greatest this or that we'll never be successful, that we'll never get that title or win that class or achieve a particular level of performance. If we don't have the latest and greatest dog toy or dog jacket or piece of agility equipment, then will our dog ever be as motivated as that super motivated, super well-trained border collie over there? If we don't have the latest and greatest equipment, like the best jumps or the prettiest tunnels or a heated arena with an amazing turf surface, how can we possibly be the best that we can possibly be? Now, I know that that's a little bit ironic because I am fortunate enough to have a pretty nice facility. It's not heated. It is still an arena, but it's a pretty fancy turfed arena that we worked pretty hard on. But my point here is that you don't need creature comforts to achieve the quality of performance that you desire. And that in fact, doing away with some creature comforts and simplifying your training space might actually be a smart choice. So for this agility challenge tip number 6, which again comes from Daniel Coyle's Little Book of Talent, he says, simple, humble spaces help focus your attention on the deep practice task at hand, reaching and repeating and struggling. When given the choice between luxurious and Spartan, choose Spartan. Your unconscious mind will thank you. Now, he also said that when he was investigating what he called talent hotbeds, he discovered that when it was Spartan rather than luxurious, that the people did better. And so he concluded that luxury was what he called a motivational narcotic, that it signaled our brains to give less effort. And that the reason was that it basically said, look around you, relax, you've made it. You don't need to work so hard. It's kind of like what I've talked about before in some other podcasts where I've mentioned that you might not want to tell a lot of people about your big dreams and goals, because what ends up happening when you share those with people is that they congratulate you simply for having stated the goal. And then you get all of that dopamine from all of those nice congratulations. And your brain says, I made it. I did it. I don't have to keep trying. This is kind of the same thing. Luxury can be that motivational narcotic. And when you look around and everything's comfortable and it looks like you've achieved all you need to achieve, then you're just not going to be, or you're just not going to tend to be quite as fired up about working hard, struggling, and working on the edges of your skill. So that's this week's Agility Challenge tip from Daniel Coyle's Little Book of Talent. I'm not saying you shouldn't run out and get that latest and greatest equipment. It's a temptation that I struggle with all the time. Sometimes you do need it. Sometimes you do need a piece of equipment to further your training. But also ask yourself if that's really going to help you do what the most important thing is, and that is to spend time in deep, purposeful practice working on training and handling your dog. That's it for this week. I'll see you guys next week for our Agility Challenge tip. Thanks for joining me on the Agility Challenge podcast with Daisy Peel. If you'd like to take your agility training, handling, and mental game to the next level, check out that ebook that I mentioned at the top of the episode. You can get it for free at podcast.theagilitychallenge.com. It's not for sale anywhere, and it's only available to subscribers of my email list. Getting on board with the right mindset when it comes to your dog agility handling and training challenges is a game changer. So make sure you check it out.